intense, didn't he?
He sure did.
He's got a good game plan against Ayala if he can make it work. And Tony Menifee, if you've never seen him fight, is a very slick, cute fighter, to use the vernacular, and we'll see if he can keep that fight in the center of the ring against Ayala. That is still to come. This is what is before us now. Carlos Navarro in the white trunks defending his WBU Junior Featherweight Championship against a re-energized Carlos Contreras.
He tried to make a go of it in the last round. I gave him the last round. Contreras came forward, and Navarro just fought off the ropes, but just wasn't as effective as Contreras. He pushed the action the last round.
Oh, right hand to the body.
Good body shot.
Contreras down.
Good shot to the stomach. To the side, rather.
Now, he's cautioned to keep his punches up. I wonder if they're calling this a low blow. They are not calling it a knockdown. What's the referee saying? Maybe, well, maybe it was low. I don't know. Well, he didn't give Contreras much time to...
Well, if it was a knockdown...
Oh, another one that's low. That one was low. I thought that one was a little bit low. But now the referee should be giving him some time.
If they're low, you should give them the time to recuperate. I mean, either they're low or they're not.
Yeah, I mean, there's another one low by...
That one was low.
Oh, that was low. Now this referee's had it wrong most every time. Robert Gonzalez not covering himself with glory right now in the refereeing department. Very indecisive, and I think just making some wrong calls here.
If it's a low blow, you either warn him, you take a point, you give him some time.
You have to be definitive. He missed two low blows, I thought. Good left hand by Navarro.
Definitely got to see the replays on those.
And of course, we have the luxury of hindsight with things like replays. But I thought at the time, certainly the second and third low blows were low.
We'd love to see a warning. Wouldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt, no. Contreras now making a fight. He has really been game here. Been down here in this round, although it wasn't called a knockdown. I guess it was called a low blow.
Both guys trading a little bit right now.
Good right hand. That was a legal body blow by Navarro. And he is a very good body puncher. Make no mistake about it. But here's Contreras hanging right in there with him.
Contreras coming forward, just raining punches. He's been keeping himself covered up after he throws them, so Navarro really can't counter.
What is Gonzalez warning him about? I don't get that. I've been doing boxing for 20 years. You've been doing it for, I'm sure, as long. What is that warning?
I'm wondering if he's saying don't step on his foot, but that's something you don't plan. It's pointing down. I have to get my rule book. I don't know that.
I have never seen. I don't understand what that is. I really don't get that. And the indecisiveness of the referee is a big story here in that round. A knockdown that didn't count because apparently it was a low blow. And a very interesting round in some regards, though.
Okay, look. He hit him 3 times in a row, low. No. 3 times. Twice. I'm not here to debate with you. I'm going to escort you out of the corner if you don't calm yourself down. He's stepping on his foot, too.
Well, let's take a look at the low blows. There may have been 3 of them. Let's see.
Let's see this number 1.
That was a good shot. That was a low blow.
That was low.
Wow.
Definitely. Number 2.
There it is again. That one was low.
And that was, you saw it earlier. There were 3 low blows, but no warnings.
Well, I have to say, I have never, ever seen a referee be on top of a fighter for stepping on the foot of another fighter. I can't imagine that that's something you would do on purpose to begin with, or figure out a way to do on purpose, but Robert Gonzalez seems preoccupied with it. In any case, we head into round 5.
And usually that's what happens when you fight a southpaw, trying to establish position with your feet. You step on. Now right there.
And there's Navarro stepping on his foot. It happens.
But what happened to the warning? Where's that finger down thing? That's just, I don't know what else to call it.
We don't, and truthfully, it's easy to sit here and criticize referees. We don't like to do it, and we don't do it very often.
No.
However, in this instance, you know, referee has got to be a fair arbiter in there.
Let me ask you something. If you heard the corner, they were arguing, saying you hit him low 3 times, and he said, no, 2. Well, why didn't you warn him twice?
Exactly. 2's enough. Good action, though, here in this 5th round. Both men landing good shots.
I have it even after 4. I thought the Contreras has come on well the last 2 rounds.
Well, he certainly made a go of it here in this bout. You can tell the power edge goes to Navarro, but Carlos Contreras very game in there.
I wonder about the power edge, because a couple of times Contreras has whacked Navarro. He's gone back to the ropes and hasn't responded. Like right now, he's just taking punches. I'm Contreras. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I could be a champion.
Well, Carlos Navarro has not fought since February of this year. We mentioned a lot of bouts had fallen through. Looking a little bit rusty.
Yeah. Well, he is looking a little bit like Marvin Hagler. What's Hagler now, 55?
That was cruel. A minute left to go here in round 5. But you are right. He's a little slow right here.
Just a little.
Contreras is really doing very well here in round 5. Tough when you get into a mode where things are not going right for you, which is happening in this round for Navarro. Hard to get back out of it.
The tape on Navarro's right glove is starting to come off a little bit.
The good news here in round 5 is Robert Gonzalez hasn't entered the picture. Look at Contreras whack him.
He's doing some work.
Wow, those may not be hurting Navarro, but they're landing.
They're scoring. The judges have to see those.
And Navarro unable to counter well off those ropes. Good hook again by Contreras. Look at him go to town.
He's got to get off those ropes.
He may have Navarro hurt.
Nice flurry by Contreras.
Great round for Contreras. That'll do it, and Carlos Navarro kind of squints going back to his corner. So, do we have an upset brewing here?
I know you're good, but you gotta wake up. Give me another water. Give me another fucking water. Go ahead. Carlos, you can't lay on those fucking ropes, Carlos. Leo, start boxing and force yourself to get the legs into the game, man. You lay on a rope, you're just gonna give him the
5th
fight.
round, excellent round for Contreras. He just came on, kept throwing punches. Navarro would not get off the ropes, didn't fire back, and it made Contreras pick up his game even a little faster, just landed more punches. There you see Navarro, the champion, in white trunks against the ropes, not fighting back. Contreras to the body, to the head, wouldn't let up.
So, the plot definitely is thickening here as we head into round 6. Carlos Navarro, a heavy favorite in this fight. Contreras, with a 12-4 record, came in and got this title shot. Though 3 of the last 4 fights he's been in, he's lost. 2 of them by TKO, and the other 12-round loss to Don Vargas. But here we are with Carlos Navarro, the champion, again pinned against the rope, complaining about something in his corner.
I thought it bothering him. Thought it might have been his leg, but I wasn't certain.
Now Navarro being aggressive, ripping some right hands, but taking a lot of punches from Contreras still. And again, there he is against the rope. The confidence of Contreras has really grown.
He is smothering Navarro right now.
Oh, beautiful hand speed by Contreras. He's staying just close enough to negate the left-handed style of Navarro.
And look where Contreras has his hands. He can parry any punch that Navarro throws right now. Just blocks it or slaps it down.
So here in round 6, Carlos Navarro, the WBU champion in the junior featherweight division, finds himself in a real dogfight. '23-year-old Carlos Contreras trying to make his statement in the junior featherweight division, and boy, he's doing it right now.
They're all headshots. He's just pouring it on, not going to the body, just pounding away to Navarro's head. Navarro's punches seem to be slowing down a little bit. Well, this isn't the Navarro I expected to see. I expected him to use that right hand a little more, but he's getting smothered.
Trying to land the right hook to the body and the head, but it's not getting there. And of course, a lack of movement from Navarro. There he is again, just languishing on those ropes, much to the chagrin of Frank Rivera.
Contreras is moving to his left a little bit toward the right hand of Navarro, so he can't really use it. He's kind of just, he's just two types away to smother fight, to get right on top of him, but he's like just leaning toward him. We can't do anything with it.
We are in round 6, under a half minute left to go. The champion Carlos Navarro in the white in his 3rd defense of his title, finding it to be a very difficult one.
Nice shot to the chest by Contreras, just backed up Navarro.
Well, we've reached the halfway point in this bout, and it's gone longer than a lot of people thought it would. And it's been rougher for Carlos Navarro than most people thought it would, probably including Carlos, who, by the way, is bleeding a little bit from the side of the nose.
Eating this filled up piece of shit. Looking good. My man. Trata de meterle en corto. Trata de meterle más en corto. Trata de meterle mucho de llave en largo. Cabecea de llave y métete. Cabecea y métete.
Carlos Contreras in the red, just short punches, backs up Navarro. 1-2. Straight, misses with the left, comes back with the right.